You change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. I can see the world so differently, seeing things your way. There's a path that's right in front of me, that's been calling me for days. And I know that when you walk with me, it will be for always.
Rescuing a senior dog or cat isn't for everyone. But how would you know if you've never considered the possibility? Each of these dogs has graced my life with their presence and their love. Some were with me for a few months, and others for a few years. They have all left an indelible mark on my heart. I wish everyone could experience the same kind of love and commitment. I'm Mary Ann Minick. In the summers of 2000 and 2001, my husband Jim and I got our first 2 Westie puppies. With Snickers and Calum, we thought our life was complete. In 2002, a senior girl named Annabelle came into our lives. She was 13. She quickly stole our hearts and became part of our family, and she was so sweet. Annabelle was 16 when we lost her, and those 3 years were amazing. We learned that there are things you need to consider with an older animal, but for the most part, all you need is love and understanding. Animals age in much the same way humans do. They develop arthritis, start to slow down, and sometimes develop other illnesses. In 13 years, we've not found any of these things to be unmanageable. On the contrary, we learn something new every day.
You give me everything I have, everything I need. You are the reason why I believe.
Princess is the first non-Westie that we rescued, and one of the reasons why we continue to rescue seniors today. We learned about her the day it was decided she was going to have to be put down because she was already literally dying of a broken heart. You see, her owner had died. During her 2 months in the kennel, she lost 25 pounds and became severely depressed. How could we not take her? We lost Princess to hemangiosarcoma, a blood-borne cancer, only 7 months later. But during that short time, we watched her blossom. She became very self-assured and, most of all, happy. She taught us how precious time really is. Then there's Samson. American Brittany Rescue had pulled him from a kill shelter and gotten him to the vet, only to find out that his prognosis was not good. The vet was giving him only 2 to 3 months to live. He was 15 pounds overweight, had a heart murmur, and thyroid issues. If we did not take Sammy, he was going to be put to sleep at the vet's office. We were determined that if he only had a few more months on this earth, it would be in a loving home. But he taught us that a good diet, exercise, and a lot of love could give us another 4 years together. Each of our dogs has a similar story. Something nearly catastrophic had happened to them and left them without a home and no one to see them through the winter of their lives. Jim and I have made it our mission to rescue the ones no one else wants and to see that their last days on earth are filled with love.
All my love, I want to give to you. All my life, I want to see you. In my dreams, you opened up my eyes to a world I have never seen. I'm coming home.
So what's so great about rescuing seniors? Tom Van Winkle, director of the Animal Care League in Oak Park, Illinois, shares some insights.
A senior animal is just wonderful. They oftentimes come either trained or they have reached that point in life where they've kind of gotten all that extra energy out of them so that they don't need a tremendous amount of training. They can still learn, they can still be trained by any means. They're not, there isn't this old, you can't teach old dogs new tricks, as they can, but for many of our lifestyles, because it's always go, 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 having that animal that's just happy to be with you in the same room, and that's what they want in life, is really, really nice.
There are many reasons to welcome a senior companion animal into our lives, not the least of which is that they need us. The funny thing is, we often find that we need them too. Our lives on this earth are relatively short, and their lives are even shorter. We need to appreciate each day we live. It's the quality of the time we share with these wonderful creatures, not the quantity. And I think our companion animals teach us that. Our pack is truly a family. We even go on vacations together. The dogs don't mind the close quarters of the RV, and my niece and nephews come along with us so that we can spend more time with them, and they with the dogs. I don't understand it, but there are many reasons why senior animals end up in shelters and rescues. And they usually are there for a very long time. Once there, seniors are often stereotyped.
It's going to die soon, and they don't want to either go through the emotional toll of losing an animal right away, or they don't want to go through the financial toll of having to adopt again. Many people have with children. They want their children to grow up until adulthood with that particular animal, give it the best bet. Choosing an older animal, they say, then my child is going to have to experience the death of that animal, and they just want to try to avoid that. Medical bills is another thing that people are afraid of. They get to be older, just like all of us, things start to go wrong, and we need a little more medical attention.
Might they suffer from illnesses as they age? Of course. But those illnesses don't make us love them any less. In 2009, at the age of about 17, Kenny was diagnosed with degenerative myelopathy, a disease that basically destroys the spinal cord beginning at the tail end and moving up to the neck. We found ways to make him comfortable and made sure he continued to get exercise until his precious body gave out. If you're familiar with this disease, you know that dogs are often put down within a year of diagnosis. Kenny passed in 2012, proving that dogs like this can still lead full lives. It is our responsibility as keepers of this earth to care for those who cannot care for themselves. If each one of us does something to help a person or an animal, this world would be a better place.
I can only hope for everyone to feel the way I do. Live their life to love someone the way that I love you.
And when their time comes, it doesn't matter how long they've been with us. It will hurt to lose them. Every one of our dogs has taken a piece of our hearts with them. But in return, we've received an amazing gift. I know we are not alone in wanting to give senior and special needs dogs and cats the best possible end of life. There are so many others who, given the chance, would feel the same way. They just need to give themselves the chance. If you let a senior into your home, I guarantee that animal will offer more love than you can imagine. If you adopt a senior, I guarantee that there will be some challenges along the way. If you let a senior into your life, I guarantee your life together will be too short. And if you let that senior into your heart, I guarantee that you will feel blessed for every single day you share together.
Coming home, I'm coming home.